Welcome to Badasses. I'm your host, Kai Armstrong. Today on Badasses, have you ever felt the crushing weight of a million eyes scrutinizing your every move? Today, we uncover how Charli D'Amelio, a teenage girl, battled the dark side of viral fame, revealing a secret to inner strength that will challenge everything you think you know about online validation and self-worth. The blue light from her phone screen illuminates tears streaming down her face. Charli D'Amelio, the most followed creator on TikTok, sits alone in her bedroom, scrolling through thousands of hateful comments. Each notification chime feels like another dagger to her heart. How did a 16-year-old dancer from Connecticut become both the most beloved and most tormented teenager in the digital age? You've probably seen her videos. Perhaps you've even attempted her viral dances. But behind those perfectly synchronized moves lies a story that will make you question everything you believe about fame, success, and the true meaning of self-worth in our hyper-connected world. Picture a small dance studio in Norwalk, Connecticut. The air is thick with the scent of rosin and determination. A young Charli stays behind long after her peers have left, perfecting every movement until her reflection in the mirror becomes a blur. This obsession with perfection wasn't just about dance. It was about belonging, about being enough. Those early wounds would foreshadow a battle she never saw coming. June 2019, a simple dance video posted from her bedroom. Nothing special, she thought, just another teenager joining TikTok. But something clicked. The authenticity, the raw talent, the genuine smile. Within a week, 5 million followers. By March 2020, she became the most followed creator on the platform. You might think this is where the fairy tale begins. You'd be wrong. The D'Amelios faced a decision that would alter their lives forever. Mark and Heidi, Charli's parents, watched their daughter's follower count explode. Brands came calling, opportunities beckoned, but so did the wolves. The stakes weren't just about fame or fortune. They were about protecting a teenage girl thrust into a spotlight she never asked for. The demands grew exponential: dance videos, brand deals, public appearances, interviews. Each success brought more pressure, more scrutiny, more demands. Charli's phone became both her gateway to opportunity and her prison. The notifications never stopped. The comments never ceased. The world wanted more, more, more. You might wonder how anyone could handle such pressure. The truth is, she almost didn't. The cracks began to show in subtle ways. A skipped meal here, a sleepless night there, a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes during interviews. The girl who danced for joy now moved like a wind-up doll, performing on command for an increasingly demanding audience. If you're enjoying Badasses, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, The Mental Fortitude Challenge. Explode your confidence by channeling strategies from Roosevelt, Bruce Lee, and more. Now back to the episode. Then came the YouTube video that changed everything. A simple dinner with her family and a private chef. Viewers perceived rudeness, entitlement. Within 24 hours, over 1 million followers vanished. The internet's darling had become its newest villain. For the first time, the world saw beyond the perfectly curated content to the wounded teenager beneath. You might think losing followers was the tragedy, but the true cost ran deeper: panic attacks, anxiety, an eating disorder that threatened to consume her. The same platform that had given her everything was slowly destroying her from within. The confession stunned millions. How could someone with everything feel like they had nothing? The turning point came not through another viral dance or perfectly staged photo. It came through brutal honesty. On the D'Amelio show, Charli broke down the carefully constructed walls between her public and private self. She spoke about therapy, about learning to separate her worth from her follower count, about the courage to be imperfect. Today, Charli approaches social media differently. The notifications still buzz, but they no longer control her. The comments still flow, but they don't define her. She's found something more valuable than viral fame: self-acceptance. It's the second Charli who finally learned to dance for herself again. You're probably wondering what this teenager's story means for your life. You might not have millions of followers or viral dance moves, but you face the same fundamental challenge. How do you maintain your authentic self in a world that constantly demands performance? Charli's journey teaches us that true strength isn't found in perfection or popularity. It's found in the courage to be vulnerable, to acknowledge your struggles, and to choose yourself even when the world demands something different. The next time you feel the pressure to perform, to be perfect, to meet the world's endless expectations, remember the girl who had it all and discovered it wasn't enough. Remember that your worth isn't measured in likes, views, or followers. It's measured in your ability to stay true to yourself when the spotlight feels brightest. This is your challenge. In a world that profits from your self-doubt, dare to be authentically, unapologetically you. Because at the end of the day, the most important follower you'll ever have is yourself. The music fades, the phone dims, but the real dance, that's just beginning. And somewhere in Connecticut, a girl who once danced for millions now dances for the only audience that truly matters, herself. The question is, will you find the courage to do the same? On the next episode of Badasses, Charli's journey proves that staying true to yourself, even under immense pressure, is possible. But what happens when authenticity is tested by heartbreak and vulnerability? What if I told you that the deepest pain could unlock your most authentic voice? Next week, we explore someone whose raw emotion became a global phenomenon. Imagine a young girl from humble beginnings, pouring her heart into melodies that resonate with millions. Her story is a testament to the power of authenticity, proving that being true to yourself can transform personal struggles into universal anthems. Get ready to witness how vulnerability, when embraced, can become your greatest strength. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, the 7-Day Mental Fortitude Challenge. What if 7 days could make you bulletproof? Steal confidence strategies from warriors, rebels, and icons who turned panic into power. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/BA. Thanks for watching.